Okay. Headphone volume. Real tech. Okay. Streaming live in the morning. At least I got that figured out before I even do anything. So yeah, given the context, I am kind of frustrated. And I really don't care if people are going to be embarrassed, because I feel completely within my right as what I feel within my right. I feel 100% in my right to display what I want on my channel without being policed, without being told off, or people being embarrassed for what they've done just so that they can get away with their actions. But I'm even though tensions are whittled down now, I'm still frustrated that it even happened at all. I'm still frustrated that it even happened at all, because I had to deal with this whole big thing yesterday with me and my friend in the gaming server that we all like to have fun in. Because I was hanging around with my friend Shada yesterday, and we were about to have fun and have some good adventure with something that was going on in VR chat, until Ray hopped in yesterday, and that was the opportunity for me to start asking Ray about what happened to the Hobo doll, because it vanished out of complete nowhere one night. Yes, I was perturbed, but there was logical reasoning as to why it may have been taken down. And then one after another, people started congregating, started coming into the world one by one, while I was trying to have a conversation with her. Fair that it was a world that she didn't know that we were in, because she followed one of my friends in. Before I could even say anything, have people lightning, we have people Yuya coming in, and I was just being okay, I'm not able to have a conversation before people start jumping down her throat and calling her a bitch and calling her things whatever, because no one really likes her now, because it's all my fault that I told the people in our server private conversation between me and Ray would end up pissing off, the people in there. So after she left, after being threatened to be kicked from the world, I brought her to the Leo Tower to talk, and he and I came to a mutual understanding of things. Yet there was a bit of arguing back and forth. Understandably, I was upset at certain things, and giving her credit, she was equally as confused and equally as understanding. And we tried our best to get to a mutual understanding. Upon my knowledge, I came to the conclusion that it was all a big misunderstanding, a big hoopla that didn't need to be a hoopla, because we all, thought that Ray was going off telling all of our other friends about Shada's, emotional behavior, which she wasn't. She never did, surprisingly enough. But no one wants to admit that. So I was like, okay, people need to stop being so harsh on people that we hardly even trust anymore. Because this whole thing has been getting way too out of hand. And all I get is people saying, oh, he's just throwing a tantrum, let's wait and let's not deal with it because he's being a brick wall, which is hope for. I'm just gonna run and not say anything. They literally said they were gonna run away and watch their anime and leave me to my whimpering and whining because obviously I was trying to give points that they need to hear because I'm getting the senses that they're acting like perpetual children. Like, I'm really trying not to name names here. But some people on their server are acting like perpetual children. Not Shada, but you know who I'm talking about. And they would rather go off and not deal with their actions. And when I called them out on it, when I was in a hall with my friend, and she stepped off a little bit to deal with some chore thing, I was being like, what the hell, hero? And they had the gall to pull the "you're putting words in my mouth" card, which is something my mom would do Given the context, my mom was not right in the head whenever she gets called out on something. She would often pull the oh, you're putting words in my mouth, knock it off card. Because, sorry for Lily. She would pull the you're putting words in my mouth card. Because she does not want to remember an event that happened that I would later on, throw at her. But anyway, I'm starting to get irritated because they have the gall to, say that, I'm the one who needs to stop. Because obviously I'm saying something that really needed to be said. But all I got was you're a brick wall, you're not listening. And they all, one by one, just left to yet another voice call, leaving me fuming because they would not hear what I had to say. It's now I'm just left with the question, how old are these people? Because they're acting like children. I'm nearing 30 years old, damn it. I'm trying to act like an adult, trying to investigate, piece together what's going on so I can have semblance and peace of mind. And all I get is, it's not my problem. I just don't trust Ray, she's a bitch. That's all I get. Not one chance was given to Ray of her trying to defend herself because she was tired and she didn't want to deal with a conflict. And I thought that people were just not giving Ray a chance because she was I'm not involving myself in the conversation. I'm not involving myself in the drama anymore. And people were seeing that as, oh, now she's just being a bitch because she's not giving her opinion on the whole thing we all are talking about. And she's running away like a little pathetic coward. So yeah, let's kick her. Let's kick her from our group and then call her a bitch and spread all these rumors that she's going around and telling people that Shada's doing this, Shada's doing that, and making Shada's life a whole lot worse than it needs to be. When Ray has not done a single thing like that, like we first thought. And I'm being okay, this all needs to stop. Cause all I'm hearing is I need to choose sides. And whatever side I choose, I'm gonna end up pissing off the other side. And I'm gonna feel like an outcast. And I'm not gonna be hanging around that group of people anymore because I chose that side. If I even agree with Ray, then I feel like I'm being outcast from Shada's server. And not being able to hang out with Shada anymore because the people around there are going to try to vote kick me because they are not comfortable with me being around them. Or if I agree with Shada, then, or with anybody else in that friend group, then I'm not allowed to hang out with Ray anymore because that is the general feeling that, oh, I picked that side and agreed that, no, Ray did all these things and I'm not allowed to hang out with her and I have to choose the majority of that over someone who's clearly different. Meanwhile, I'm hearing stupidly racist shit, like saying, screw the Germans, I'm gonna wreck all the Germans, I'm gonna, like, kill them all. And we literally had to, like, restrain the guy from saying any of that. And the guy in return was like, I never said that. Come on, Furo, I never said that. He literally said that on repeat. He literally said that on repeat about Ray. About that. And he's gonna pull the "you're putting words in my mouth" card. Are you legit fucking serious? Which is why I left the server, because they would rather go and hide, watch their stupid little anime that hasn't been relevant for years, instead of dealing with their actions, saying, okay, I'm sorry, we're gonna try our best to, like, think of a way to, like, circumvent this situation to where everybody can be comfortable. Nope. None of those people did that. They would rather be comfortable saying, oh, she is still a bitch. And now you're being a bitch for even agreeing with her. Oh my god. But I mean, look at how you're acting though. I'm trying to give points like any other sensible adult, and look how you're running away, saying that, oh, I'm throwing a tantrum because you guys won't adhere to your actions. Actions that I had to repeatedly hear, day in, day out. Had to oh my god! That I had to investigate. And it pisses me off even more to play the stupid Voldemort game of being like, I feel like I'm going crazy. Who's telling the truth? Who's telling the lies? Right now, I'm having trust issues, and people wonder as to why I'm having outbursts after outbursts after outbursts after fucking outbursts, mad at so many fucking people because they can't get their shit together. Stop it. Because people can't get their shit together and actually, my friends are full-blown adults and they're acting like children, which is pretty fucking pathetic when you think about it. I feel like I'm the only adult in a server full of perpetual stunted man-children. I mean, that's hypocritical of me considering how furry I am. But I'm serious here. And I feel like I'm going crazy because I'm just expected to keep my mouth shut and keep my emotions under wraps at all fucking times, or face the wrath of whatever, and experiencing people being mad at me because I'm not keeping my damn mouth shut. You know what? I should not even keep my mouth shut, because I'm a vocal person. When you're a vocal person who strives on wanting to get their point across, I sure as hell want to get my point across. If they didn't want me to get mad, if they didn't want me to be all upset, then maybe they should not have done what they're doing in the first place. But they think that it's so much more easier to piss me off than actually being kind, actually having neurons in their brain for once. And now suddenly I'm the monster for actually saying anything. They think they're having panic attacks. I'm having panic attacks every day, worrying about which friend I'm going to lose that day. Because everybody keeps having so many fucking issues. They think I have issues. Everybody has issues. But it's getting to the point where it's like really getting to the point where people literally cannot like think of anything else other than hate, spew, vile, anger, jealousy. And just not perpetually giving a shit if that person's gonna be, embarrassed or mad or angry or lost without any friends. Cause I'm getting the sense that ancient white words are being lost in today's modern age because people can't get their freaking brain in check. I feel like I'm the only sensible one out of all of my friends. I'm being like, hey, something doesn't add up. Every time I think that, I'm being told to shut the fuck up. Cause you know why? Because I'm getting even closer to the truth. And no one wants the truth getting now, because that would mean, that would actually mean someone needs to deal with their actions. Like, I have to deal with my actions? I'm just gonna go away, play some Fortnite. I'm just gonna go away, watch my stupid kitty anime. Because I don't have time dealing with the innermost actions and having to deal with the consequences. Hell no. Like, how old are you? Are you in your 20s? Or are you 5 years old? Like, literally. Are you in your 20s? Or are you 5 years old? Cause I'm in the senses that you're acting like a perpetual child. And if this behavior doesn't, clear up, then it's going to surmount in someone who's not going to have friends, who's not going to have family, who's not going to have support at all. Who's not going to have family, friends, or support, and ends up, destroying themselves in the end. And that's not going to be on the person who's going to end their life. That's going to be on any of us who keeps on doling out the drama, keep bitching, moaning, and whining. People like me who did not want things like that to happen in the first place. That being my problem? I can just go away and watch my anime and act like nothing ever fucking happened. Like it's magically gonna go away, and that's none of my business, no fucking way. Is the reason why I left Shaded server. It's perpetually why I left Shaded server, because no one was able to listen to what I had to say. Make my friend who cared so much about me, worried about me, worried about everybody, worried about the drama and all the heat dying up because of what I said. And what I said was pretty much getting to the point that people are being constant fucking morons. And I'm done. I'm done having to babysit all of them. Trying to tell them they need to get their shit straight. They need to stop pretending that everybody is against everybody in this world. But not ever going to stop. It's not ever going to stop. Because people would rather hate than live their minds in kindness and forgiveness. And give them a chance to explain themselves instead of going all ham and which is unfair. And may I say, not mature at all. Oh, but to hell if everybody cared. I cared. Yet, to hell if, God forbid, Furo should care. God forbid Furo should even have a say in anything. 'Cause he doesn't know what he's talking about. He has a list which anybody can hardly fucking understand. He's a perpetual dumbass who keeps making noises and talk about furry fucking shit. So yeah, that's all the reason as to why people need to ignore Kurisu fucking Furo instead of take his words of advice in the fact and not off their fucking shit. I had to sit for hours on end listening to a freaking video by Lyle Convoy yesterday, all yesterday, about the stuff about Fluffy and Jar, and to be honest, that was the most irritating shit I had to deal with, and I could not agree enough with what Lyle was saying. That people these days are so hell-bent into ruining someone's reputation for the most benign, smallest of things, all because they hate that person, because they don't like that person, and they want to make rumors and false allegations toward that person for benignly no other reason other than that guy is annoying. I'm just gonna make shit like that up and not deal with my consequences, and I'm just gonna run away like nothing will ever happen and it's not gonna affect me. Oh, I'm a child, which means I should be free from criticism. No. Even being a child does not restrict you from being called out for your stupid shit. It does not restrict you from being called out for being an idiot on the internet. And yet people think I'm being an idiot because I'm actually saying something for once after looking at every single thing, looking at every single screenshot, seeing that there's discrepancies among everything. No one's willing to look at. And they wonder why I'm having outbursts after outbursts after outbursts. All because they can't get their shit together. They can't get their mind wrapped around this whole thing. I was literally panicking yesterday because I didn't want to lose Shada, and the fact I was missing out on the fun stuff they were doing, all because my so-called friends in that server were calling me out for being pretty much the smarter one of the whole pack that would have the gall to say anything. That I would have the gall to call them out on their BS, lame ass fucking excuses, and they feel justified in yelling at me and then leaving me fuming, just not even giving a shit. No care in the world, none at fucking all. And once again, and I had to worry about that like the whole night. So I was like crying to Shada that I didn't want to miss out on all the stuff that we planned on doing, because the people in the server were treating me like a perpetual nobody, not even giving a shit as to what I wanted to say, and then treat me like an outcast because, god damn it, did I even say anything about them needing to own up to their actions. No, Wild Boot can agree with me on this, that what they were doing is blatantly asinine. It's irritating, it's annoying. And no, I'm not gonna let this whole problem go away. I'm not ever gonna live it down because I believe in wanting to show the truth. I believe in... I actually believe in, you know, what I'm trying to say is, like, I believe in showing people their mistakes, and they need to own up to those mistakes, whether they like to or not. Wherever they feel embarrassed, Whenever they feel uncomfortable, of course they're gonna be uncomfortable when the truth comes out because they don't want to deal with it. Too fucking bad. I have to deal with the truth every single fucking day, and I'm uncomfortable every single fucking day. But you know what? I have to deal with it, because I'm a man, nearing 30 years old, not a child who can just think, I'm gonna go away to my little fantasy space where no one's gonna, like, yell at me. I'm gonna run off like a perpetual little whiny ass coward and expect no one to just yell at me or anything. Which is essentially what they did. And they called me the crazy one for calling them out on that. We all wanted to see Shada having fun today playing a VR game. But here I'm stuck worrying that I'm not going to be able to be in the same server, or rather in the same VR chat instance as them, without the fear of being kicked over the stuff that I said. Because people are feeling uncomfortable. Well, too fucking bad. If you didn't want to feel uncomfortable, maybe you should have not done your shit. Maybe maybe you should have given people that you don't like a chance, maybe. Instead of putting all these fucking rumors. Instead of playing this whole social game of, oh, let's see how much we can kick this person, how much we could, make this person into an asinine monster. Let's see how many friends they're gonna lose. No more of that, please. And no more of the running away shit. Cause I'm getting more and more and more agitated the longer this has been going on. And I fear there's no resolution for any of it. Hey Ray, sorry I'm talking about you, but I'm just like benignly annoyed at what happened. Yeah, I'm playing this game on the DS emulator because why fucking not? I mean, I could have gone on the VR chat and played Bejeweled there, but I feel more at home playing on the emulator. Applesauce. Thing is, I'm being agitated that behavior like this has been going on for way too long. And it's getting to the point where I can't even say anything at all anymore without the fear of being called out for my shit, saying, oh, you're also a big meanie too for agreeing with this person that we don't trust. How about you give that person a chance then? Oh, we don't want to do that because that'll make us the bitch. Because that would actually make us own for our mistakes. Oh, that would actually make us grown up for one. And we can't have that. We gotta keep our youth. We gotta keep our innocence. We gotta keep our whatever and not deal with our actions. We gotta keep acting like little snide-nosed brats. No, they didn't say it. They didn't say things like that, but that's the vibe I'm getting. And I don't care if I end up making people embarrassed. But that's the vibe I've been getting this whole time. And to be honest, I don't really care anymore if I get flack later on. People call me out that I said this shit. Maybe they should learn to think twice before, doing all this. Maybe I would not have made a rant video or a rant stream about things that, I don't know, pisses me off. Because I have a right to know. I have a right to voice my opinion. I have a right. A goddamn fucking right. To learn the truth. And not be perpetually blindsided by a bunch of asinine morons who don't want to take credit for their own actions. It's easy for people to be like, I need to be the one to take responsibility for everybody's actions. I need to take responsibility for everybody's actions, including myself. And what the people do? They don't get to do shit. They don't even get to do anything at all. Because they have no worries at all what happens to any other people out there. They think it's all safe haven. They think it's all fine. They just hate on that one person for no given explanation. And they think it's that much easier instead of being an actual good person. Meanwhile, I'm trying my goddamn hardest to be kind, generous, loyal, goddamn loyal to any of my friends at all. And it's getting harder, more harder, and hardest of all when those people that I continue to trust continue to abuse that trust. And being all like, this so-and-so is being a moron. this so-and-so is being a jerk. You should not hang out with them anymore. And I'm being like, whoa, wait, what happened? Give me all the context. Oh, you don't need to know all the context. They're just a bitch. And you shouldn't hang out with them anymore. Let's unanimously agree. Let's unanimously agree. And nothing else happened. We're just supposed to hate on Ray. We're supposed to hate on everybody unanimously without any given reason. Oh, I'm being uncomfortable. Let's use the use of having. Let's use the use of having boundaries to kick this person because I feel uncomfortable. So goddamn fucking ridiculous. And these are grown adults, mind you, who are saying stuff like this. Grown ass fucking adults. Grown ass fucking adults saying this shit. Even saying good-minded adults don't go and say this shit. Perfectly logical-minded adults like me don't go around saying this shit. But they do so anyway, knowing that it would damage a person's relationship, damage a person's, reputation, damage a person's well-being, morality. Villainizing every sense of the word. And yet you continue to wonder why we have so many issues with so many people. And then we continue to have problems day in, day out. Oh, this so-and-so is coming back to, do this and that. Gee, I wonder why. Maybe because that person didn't like the fact of how we treated them in the first place. So, yeah. I have a right to be kind of pissed off. And I have a right to not be silent. But it's just kind of unfair that I feel like I have to be silent. I have to be policed to put what they feel like on my channel. I have a right to put whatever I want on my channel. Even if they feel disgusted, even if they feel embarrassed. Oh, I should I should take down the video because of a fucking avatar that they don't want public. Maybe they should not have made the avatar in the first place. Cause I'm not going to let all my hard work be squandered by a bunch of emotional, stunted children. Emotionally stunted children. Because, oh, my feelings are hurt. You know what? They can go suck a dick and a banana for all I fucking care. Cause I have had it. I wanna have fun, damn it. And I'm not having fun. I feel like I'm being policed. I feel like I'm being constantly surveyed and having to be hushed. Cause, oh, I don't want to piss off anybody. Oh, I don't want to make them mad now, do I? Oh, I don't want to make them cry and weep and cry horrible pieces of anger over what I said. Oh, boo hoo hoo hoo. How do you think I feel? I have to go through that every single fucking day. No one gives a shit about how I feel. Oh, we care about you. We care about your day 5 kidney failure. Oh, you can just kill yourself. And nobody will ever even remember you. You know what? Go kill yourself. You know what? You'll kill yourself because my stupid dumb father that I didn't bring up before. Like, yeah, real fucking nice. Oh, I care when it's convenient for me. What?
Do you have the mail key in here? I was gonna go check it.
Do
you happen to have the mail key in here?
Oh, yeah, I do.
I'm gonna go check the mail.
Right here.
Okay. I'm gonna go get the mail.
Thank you. Oh, hi, Kaya. You're on camera, Kaya.
Okay, see ya.
Right. Sorry for my ranting.
That's okay.
No, it's not really okay. No, it's not really okay. By your standards. But, yeah. I really don't care anymore if they're wanting me to be let back in. But something really needs to be done about their crappy behavior. 'Cause I'm done feeling like this every single day in, day out. I want to be able to have fun without the fear of being constantly be quiet. I want to have fun with my friends without the fear of being reprimanded for my actions. while everybody can just get away with their actions. Cause, God forbid, Kurisu should say anything meaningful. God forbid, Kurisu should say anything about his feelings. Because, God forbid, stop it. Cause, God forbid, Furo should say anything about how he feels. It will piss off every single human in the entirety of the human race. And we wouldn't want that to happen now, would we? It's going to happen. People can call me a Karen if they want, if they so feel like it. I'm enough of being bullied, lied to, abused, and behavior like this really needs to stop. Cause I am getting perpetually sick of it. I'm like really starting to get sick of it. The constant string of idiotic behavior of people going around and saying, oh, everything's gonna be alright, while they're getting away with a whole lot of shit. Meanwhile, I have people coming into my ear, approaching me into my ear, telling me that I need to off myself for having such a painful kidney failing condition that I can't control, that I literally cannot control. And people are saying that it's fine to tell me to off myself for their own amusement. That in alone angers me to absolute no end. And they should tack on, oh, ha 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 ha, just kidding, I never said that. Yes, the fuck you did. You need to quit the fuck lying. Cause why are you lying? Stop lying. Stop making crappy excuses for your shitty behavior and quit lying. How about you have kidney failure, be obese, and actually be in the same road as I am and see how you like it? Oh, you don't want to? Then kindly be quiet! Oh, you don't want to be quiet? You want to make fun of me even more? And say, haha, just kidding? And you wonder why I left the server. You wonder why I left Shada's server. Cause I did not want things like that to happen anymore. And I'm willing to come back because I want to see, like, I am planning to see Shada having fun with a new game that we're going to be playing today, streaming later on. And me not being the server makes me feel anxious because I'm not there to enjoy my friend having fun for once on her day off. Why? Because my idiotic, mentally stunted children of friends would rather make sure that I keep everything hush hush and make sure that I feel like such the biggest dumbass in the world, and make sure I don't say anything, or else I would piss off a whole lot of people. And they don't want that to happen, or else I'm being forced to take down my channel, take down everything, because they are so embarrassed. Why would you say that? Why would you, You know why I said that? You know why I fucking said that? Yeah, I totally agree. Thinking society by now is being pissed off by others and pissing off others in the next turn. No matter if it's on purpose or not, but someone's always getting pissed off in one way or another. Absolutely agreed. And it's getting constantly annoying. Cause I can't be around my group of friends without people like Austin telling me like, oh, you need to shut up, you need to be quiet because da 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 da. Or you being like, no, I don't understand why you're saying these things. I don't know why I'm being yelled at for no reason. Oh, there was a reason why I'm yelling. You just don't want to hear it. You're yelling at me for no reason. Ooh. You know why I'm yelling? Because I'm being pissed off. I'm ever more frustrated that I have to keep silent, watching everybody do in their anger, do in their ever righteous anger, saying nothing other than spew, spite, nastiness, jealousy, anger, hatred, all around negativity. And I had to hear it day in, day out. That's all I fucking hear. I hate so-and-so. I don't like so-and-so. This so-and-so should go die. Oh, who. That's all I fucking hear. Day in, day out. And people wonder why I have outbursts. People wonder why I get pissed. People wonder why I don't relax because of my blood pressure. And people tend to forget that. People tend to forget I even have a brain. And they expect me to stay silent. How can I be silent when you're going around causing hate and anger? Causing hate and anger among your peers. How? How am I supposed to stay silent when you're not giving that person another chance to explain themselves? Like good, honest, individual beings. Because you don't. You don't want to hear it. That's the way the things go. Nobody wants to hear it. Nobody wants to own up to their actions. So what am I supposed to do? Do absolutely fuck all? Do absolutely nothing at all? Because that's getting really hard nowadays with everybody going in and out, in and out, in and out, anger, hatred. Like, I'm worried for my friend Light Ninja because Yuya calling him annoying. And it's apparently my fault that I relate the information that Yuya is afraid of Light Ninja, which in turn made Light Ninja have a panic attack. So yeah, that's my fault, apparently. Because I'm relaying information about what people have been saying to others. Because I don't believe in keeping hush-hush if it's going to hurt people. I believe that they need to hear it, even if it's going to hurt, because they are going to find out sooner or later, and it's going to hurt even more. It's going to hurt even more if it's being kept hush. Well, why didn't you say anything? Well, this so-and-so told me to keep quiet or else I'm gonna not hear the end of it. Well, you should have said so in the first place. Well, what am I supposed to do? Not like I can go around and say it because they won't fucking let me. They should think it's so much better to keep it all a big fucking secret. And drive me fucking insane instead of owning up to their stupid mistakes. All I want is to hang with my friend, but now I feel like I'm not able to have that anymore. Because now I'm voicing my frustration instead of keeping it quiet like I should have been, like a good little puppy dog. Well, you should have kept it quiet. So now we're not letting you back in the server at all. Because unless you take down that dream of yours, we're not letting you back in the server. So you can go kill yourself. Meanwhile, everybody around him is gonna be going, oh boo-hoo, oh boo-hoo, I'm so embarrassed. Why would he say something like that? Oh, gee, I wonder why I said stuff like that. and you want to keep it all hush-hush. You just want all the drama to just die down as nothing ever happened. I was willing to let it slide so I can enjoy us have a game time today. But after thinking it over this morning, I'm just like, you know what? I'm done. I'm totally done. I'm coming out with everything. 'Cause I can't keep it inside me anymore. I'm done keeping it hush-hush. I'm done keeping my mouth shut. Through the fact that everybody's gonna be embarrassed, 'cause I feel embarrassed. I feel panicked. I feel thoroughly fucking miserable being around this perpetual friend group who's having constant anger issues. I was about to cry last night because I was worried that no one was gonna take me back. They're gonna keep me from letting me hang out with my god dang friend that I trusted so very much. And they would rather let their emotions drive them than actual fucking logic. They would rather let their emotions run in. They'd rather have their little pity party instead of think of the guy who has this problem, who have been having this problem for months now. But instead of thinking of all that, they just rather be a bully. Be a goddamn fucking bully. They think it's so much easier to be a bully than rather be, a friend. And what am I supposed to do? Blare music? Blare out me just making blah, 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 annoying the shit out of everybody instead of making them laugh? Be like every mindless drone out there, being like every other corporate crony, is just being all like, oh, I'm not gonna deal with my actions. No way, no how. That's someone else's problem. The hell it is. I literally had to cry last night. I felt like crying. Tears were forming in my eyes. My friend Shada, like Ninja, Wild, and Crazy were the only ones who perpetually gave a shit. No one else gave a shit that I was crying, upset, fearful. And I need to say it, upset, morally upset, that I was missing out on a whole lot of fun stuff because of the whole thing between me and the other people in the server that I left. I have enough of a problem as it is, losing my friends because of stupid, petty shit. Especially when I had to deal with that on Transformite as it is. Every time I lose a friend, it hurts my heart that much more. Nobody gives a shit. They should think, oh, he lost a friend, what a fucking baby. Grow up. I am grown up, thank you. I am nearing 30 years old, mind you. What about you? Have you grown up? Have you grown up from your mentally stunted little whatever you call it? Cause I have. Every day I've grown up. Have you? No, you haven't. Cause you wouldn't dare to grow up. You wouldn't dare to wise up and take responsibility for your actions. You would not dare. You would not even dare take responsibility for your actions. And I'm sitting here day after day looking at everything. I'm looking at public freakouts, finance freakouts. I'm looking at Karen compilations, watching people, even fucking Reddit stories of entitled assholes who do shit like this. And I'm thinking, man, doesn't it sound all that familiar? These people that are acting like total jerks should be held responsible for their actions. Should they even be surprised when somebody gets the nerve of being maliciously compliant or even to pull a pro-revenge on the people that wronged them? God forbid should that ever happen. And I felt like I maliciously implied being like, okay, no one wants to listen to me, no one wants to give a shit of what I have to say, fine, then I'll leave the server. Better for me, for everybody else, if I just left the server so nobody can tell me what to do. Nobody can tell me how much shitty I've been. No one can tell me that I need to shut up, cause I don't need to shut up. I need to voice what I've been feeling. I mean, I had to voice this to my friend Wild yesterday because this irritated me so much. And she can agree with me on this. That this whole thing was taken way out of proportion. That even she's disappointed on how these people acted towards me, towards everybody. Even she was disappointed that it had to come this far in treating me like this when I've been there listening to every single bit of complaint. And I get treated like this. I get treated like such an outcast because, by golly, do I say anything that should, I don't know, piss off somebody? Even she was disappointed. And I fell into such a depression yesterday, not knowing what I'm going to do. Because I was missing out on so much fun stuff. I missed out on a card unboxing. I missed out on Shada opening her Pokemon cards because of the way Billy, Yuya, Austin were treating me. Like, they were pulling shit that my mom would pull, which was unfucking fair. They were pulling crap that my deceased mother, who's mentally unwell, would pull like a child. And they had the gall to pull that on me when literally they've been saying it on repeat, and I have it memorized. And they tell me, that never happened, you're putting words in my mouth. Are you fucking kidding me? If my friends really cared about the fact that I have blood pressure problems, if they cared that I had this whole situation ahead of me, that I have issues of my own to deal with, they would be putting aside their own selfish agenda and actually think with their head for once and being all like, I've been such a creep and I'm sorry for what I did. Maybe I should give this person another chance before I make some assumptions. All I hear is like, nope, this person's an asshole. They're gonna forever be an asshole because I don't know them. What am I supposed to say to that? Stop being an asshole? Stop being like that? It's like Lifesight Killer said that I can't change anybody. All I have to do is put up with it. I know that's what he would say. And everybody and their grandmother has been telling me to stop it, to drop it, and to continue on. How am I supposed to continue on knowing that people these days are just going to be perpetual bullies? And that everything is just be served on the silver platter, knowing that every day a lot of people are fighting anguish, despair, and pain just to get through each and every day of their lives. And all they can do is throw that anger and pain and hatred to someone else's problem and make it their problem instead of dealing with it like actual freaking adults that they should be. I don't care if you're feeling unaliveful. I don't care if you're feeling that sick in the head or stomach that you feel like you cannot go enough with life. You have to deal with it. Every single one of us have to deal with it every single day. No one is exempt. I have to deal with the constant pain every single day of my life because I'm looking at people being assholes. I'm looking at people being mean to people, being rude, being ruthless, being everywhere in between. It sickens me to the core that these people would continue to be like this. And they expect no retaliation. They expect nothing. No retaliation, no forgiveness at all. Anger, hatred, just all around, being a bully. And what am I supposed to do? Nothing. Nothing at all. And I'm supposed to keep my mouth shut. Because that's apparently how life is supposed to be. How am I supposed to live on life knowing that people are being this way? Going through each and every day of my life looking at people being like, why are they acting this way? What the hell are they even thinking? They are not thinking with their heads, they're thinking with their penises. They are thinking with the emotions, wearing their hearts on their sleeve, because they can't think straight. Me, I've been thinking straight since the moment I've been birthed. Yet, I've had mental problems. I've had physical problems. I had psychological problems. And I had nothing but being made fun of, nothing but teased, nothing but getting in trouble because I said something. And they call me a tattletale because I would not let their stupid, idiotic behavior slide. Because I don't want to let them slide because they're going to continue doing what they're doing. And one day it's going to end up causing somebody to hurt themselves. They're going to cause people to injure themselves irreparably. And one of these days, it cannot be undone. They're going to have to live with that guilt of knowing they are the cause of someone ending their life because someone was being callous and being like, oh, I'm just kidding. Oh, I never said that. Oh, well, they're just being just a bitch, and I didn't like them. Oh, that's not what the people that are in the suffer are going to be thinking. They're going to be thinking, these people are jerks. These people are assholes. Why are people being around these kinds of people if they're going to be acting this way? It sickens me in my stomach the way that these people are just acting this way. And I don't think I want to be around these people anymore. They're just going to be whining and complaining and running away from their problems like this. Because one of these days it's going to end up hurting somebody. And they're not going to care. They're not going to care if it hurts somebody. They're not going to care if it hurts somebody. They only care about themselves. They only care about their reputation, about stupid digital avatars of their characters at the end of the day. That's all they care about. What about the other people on the other side of the screen that go through day by day going through this crap? They never asked for any of this. They never asked to be bullied. They never asked to be horribly misjudged and treated like some kind of monster. They never asked for any of it. But it happens anyway because that's how people are these days. And people wonder why there's so much problems in the world. I don't care if I'm going to be called out for it and being like, why did you say stuff like this? Because that's how I feel. If you don't like how I feel, then you literally have no soul. You literally have no brain to think. because you are a jerk. You're a spineless moron who ends up thinking only for themselves and want to get away with every single action because God forbid you should look at yourself and think, what the hell am I doing? What the actual effing hell am I doing? No, Ray, you never gave me the vibe that I should keep my mouth shut. Yeah, I know, but you never gave me a reason to ever think that. You and I were just talking to each other and trying to understand the situation logically and thinking, what can we do to better ourselves in the future? That's all. A little bit I did get a little frustrated with you, Ray, but that's because I was trying to understand the situation that nobody else was trying to let you. No one was letting me understand the situation logically. That's why I was mad. That's why I was all accusatory. Because I wanted to know what the hell was going on with all the people's minds going through this. And I'm glad that we got to an understanding. But all I got was a realm of understanding that I need to drop it because of everybody's boundaries, or rather lack thereof. Sure, they may have rules now, but that's only after the fact they caused so much anger and anguish, and they chewed me out for it. I have absolutely the right to be angry at anyone. And I did not want to be angry at Ray. I was angry at a whole lot of people. Because all I was getting was a constant barrage of side choosing. Because people were not being trusting, not being, fair with people. I was having you get in my ear being like, you should stop hanging out with Ray. I don't like people being around Ray. I don't like people being around this person because of what they did in the past. All Ray's gonna do is talk about Shada being this and that when she's not even going to do that in the first place. I mean, that's what Shada and the others perpetually think when Ray's gonna be entering the scene, is that they all think that she's gonna be hammering down on Shada, being all like, your behavior, this, such and such. And I get it. They want to protect her. But at the same time, they're not letting her explain her side. And they're going to the extreme of just kicking her from the world instead of letting her explain her piece. Oh, she's already explained her piece. She doesn't need to explain anymore. She's just a coward. She's just a bitch. No. It seems like to me she didn't explain enough. Yeah, they got angry again because I got angry at them. I got angry at them of how they were acting, behaving toward you, Ray. And them being all callous and being all like, why are you saying that? That never happened. You're just a brick wall. You need to stop it. I've given them plenty of chances. And I was like, you had plenty of chances to say that. And you had plenty of chances to talk to Ray about this whole thing. But now you're like trying to make this whole thing about yourself. Yeah, you guys want to like move on. But you guys need to understand how annoyed I am that behavior like this simply cannot continue. Oh, but it definitely has to continue because you're such a bitch, such a bitch, such a bitch. Respect my authority. Meme after meme after meme. Because they think it's so much more easier just to, run and hide when the truth comes out. And how do you think that makes me feel? It makes me feel worse, agitated, annoyed. Makes me pretty fucking angry. More angrier than the people that have been continuously bullying me on VR chat. Is not being heard, being ignored, and just brushed aside because obviously me being mad about something gives people the excuse of, oh, he's just throwing a tantrum. I'm not just throwing a tantrum. I'm sharing how I feel. And sharing how I feel needs to be validated because it's important to listen to how that person is feeling. No. Nobody wants to hear it. That's been that way for years. Especially since middle school, elementary, high school. Everybody has been invalidating my feelings because, oh, I'm that dumb annoying kid. I'm that dumb annoying telltale who won't shut his mouth. I'm the one with the problem. I need to be sent to the principal's office. I'm the one with the problem. I need to be sent somewhere so everybody can have a peace of mind. But what about me? I'm being constantly harassed and being made fun of because I'm different. And God forbid I should even have a voice to, voice my opinion. Oh, we don't like that. We can't have that. Otherwise, that's just gonna look bad on us. Yeah, gee, I wonder why. And then you wonder why I have so many trust issues with a whole lot of people who end up doing drugs and doing illegal shit. And I'm just sitting here on the sideline watching it all and being all like, I feel sick in my stomach knowing these people are out there doing this kind of crap. Right now, I'm really still sick in my stomach knowing that these people are out there being mean and getting into trouble, going to prison because they would rather be an obnoxious asshole instead of taking into account their issues, their problems with that somebody. Instead of being adults, they're being perpetual man children. And I have to watch this all on my ass, sitting here day after day, watching video after video of people being morons. Yes, absolutely. Stuff got way out of proportion. It got way out of line. And people would rather pull this, you're putting words in my mouth crap, instead of owning up to their shit. And I'm just worried at this point, they're not even going to take me back because of what I said. That just goes to show how petty they are. That just goes to show how much they're bully. If they're not going to take me back after what I said, they're not going to own up to their mistakes, that's their problem. But if they're going to make it a point that I am not able to hang out with my friend anymore, if they want to be admin of that server in order to teach me a lesson, then what the hell am I supposed to do? I don't want to stoop to their level of being asinine moron too. And that could make me look even worse. I'm trying not to let it get to me. But by God, trying real hard not to let it get to me. This is kind of the reason why I ended up going to therapy. And these are the kind of reasons, I don't want to bring any of this to my therapist. Because these are issues nobody is willing to help deal with. I'm just at a loss thinking all this through. I'm at a loss of what I really want to do, because I want to be able to have fun. I just want to be able to have fun with my friends, not having to worry about this BS at all. But now I have to worry, because now it's become my problem that I have to deal with. And if it's not dealt with, then I will never have a peace of mind ever again. Oh, I'm sure it's already been dealt with, but that isn't how I feel. And nobody is willing to help me with that. I'm just still at a loss of what I really want to do. I've been contemplating not dreaming at all, because everything is just drama, 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 drama. That's all everything is now. Constant drama, day in, day out. That's why I have not been uploading at all, because I'm having to deal with every single situation, and nobody wants to see that on my channel. Otherwise I'll lose subscribers, just like Diane says. And I'm trying to live my life. I'm trying to live in the moment. I'm trying to have fun. But how am I supposed to have fun when all I hear, all I see is constant negativity? All I hear, all I see, constant blah 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 blah. I hate you, you're a bitch, you're a dummy, you're a moron, you're a so-and-so. How am I supposed to move on from that? Well, you're not supposed to. You're supposed to keep your mouth shut. Yeah, easy for you to say, Mr. Go kill yourself. Yeah, easy for you to say, Mr. Suicidal. Mr. Insensitive. See, easy for you to say that you would say all this when you've been clearly the epicenter of everything going on for the past few months. mister. Every time I try to say something or warn somebody about it, oh, you need to keep that hush hush. Oh, you need to not say anything or else that person's gonna be embarrassed. Why would you say that? Well, gee, maybe they should not have done it in the first place. They didn't want things like that getting out. And gee, I have a right to put whatever I fucking want on my own channel without being policed. It's not everybody's channel, you know. It's my channel. It's not Yuya's. It's not Osbin. It's not Artist's channel. It's my channel. Mine. Solely fucking mine. I chose to put it on there because I want to warn my audience. I chose to put it on there to entertain my audience with what's going on. I chose to put it on there because things need to be said. People need to be out. People need to own up to their action and not run away from it like a bunch of little spineless cowards. And every time they do, it makes that person look bad. They are going to find out eventually what happened. And yeah, they are going to ask. Because it's in the audience best interest to ask. To have some semblance of peace of mind. Quit keeping it all hush hush if you don't want it out. Then quit lying and be fucking honest for once. Like I'm being. My mom told me to not lie and to be honest. And I've been doing my damnedest to be honest. And what do I get? Oh, no one wants me to be honest. They want me to be quiet. That's the most logical thing everything can do. And that gives me mixed signals. So, what am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to, actually say? That they aren't? That they are not? Telling the truth? Are they or are they not telling the truth? Who's telling the truth? Because the truth needs to get out, one way or another. So, who's telling the truth? Whose side needs to have a tongue lashing? Because I'm about to explode. When I said I have no energy to go at anybody today, I meant it. Not 15 minutes later, I'm expected to just blow up at certain people because they're being idiots once again. Oh, Osmond and I are having a break because we're having relationship issues. Wah. can't deal with this anymore. I can't deal with this shit anymore. Something needs to be said. Something needs to be done. I'm about to be finished. Something needs to be said and done before I explode. And I don't want to explode any more of my friends more than I really need to. I don't want to lose Ray. I don't want to lose Shada. I don't want to lose anyone. But by golly, everybody is making it much more harder when I have to pick sides just to keep everybody happy. Whose side do I really need to pick? Like, people are telling me, oh, you don't have to choose sides at all. Yes, I do! Yes, I do have to choose sides. Because it's become way apparent that I obviously need to choose sides. So, whose side do I really need to choose here? Because I can't handle it anymore. I have emotions. I'm about ready to burst like a gigolo. I'm about to burst like a geyser of hatred if no one's gonna own up to their BS. I'm about to crack, crumble under pressure, and it's not going to be pretty. It's never going to be pretty when a person like me has to yell at somebody for their idiocy. Then Yuya and the whole entire group are adults. They're full-grown, perfectly logically minded adults in their 20s. Yet they're acting like 10-year-olds. I feel like I'm Lyle Convoy, of all people, every single day. And that's saying something. I don't want to be mad and grumpy like the enraged lion. I'm sorry, Lyle, that I'm feeling your anger and hatred every day. I share your moral values here. And I'm just ready to just burst because I am fed up. Like, I'm at the thing is, I don't want to choose. I shouldn't even have to choose which side. I shouldn't have to choose which side I need to be in. Why can't people just be kind and true to each other instead of telling a bunch of stupid, worthless lies? I hate feeling like this every single day, and I wish that it would stop. If they wanted me to stop with the tantrum, if they wanted me to stop with the outburst and drop it, then they need to drop it. Then they need to learn how I feel and take their own advice. If they wanted me to keep silent, then they need to rethink their life. They need to stop it. They need to stop treating me like this. They need to stop acting like everything is a game. Oh, but I'm not acting like everything's a game. Yes, you are. Yes, you fucking are. You're just not realizing it. And I'm in sick of it. Every day. Every fucking day. You act like this is a game of how much it takes to piss me off. And I'm done. Let me have my fun. Let me have fun with my friend, for crying out loud. This is 2022. Not the 1970s where everybody can just like, no, do fuck all. This is the internet. Friendship and matching is over. Your little fantasy world is finished. Done. And I had to break out of that. Stop making stories, because this new story of my life has to deal with the constant struggles and anger of everybody who has to deal with this. And you think I'm playing, and you think I'm joking. You think I'm gonna be laughing, guffawing, acting like nothing ever happened after this dream ends? No, I have to carry on this whole day. When this dream ends, I have to live through this guilt. I have to live through this pain, still, constantly. Waiting for my friend to bring me back in so we could at least enjoy our day. But that's never gonna happen, because I have people waiting for me in the server to chew me out for the things I said right here in this dream. And they're gonna tell me that I need to remove it to preserve their mind, their peace of mind, instead of preserving mine, my feelings, my feelings, my reputation, my everything. They're invalidating it so much. They don't care about how I feel. They don't only care about what they feel and how they act. in the end. How am I supposed to treat them as friends after this? If they're gonna act like this? How am I supposed to call them my friend? Oh, I'm still gonna be calling Shada my friend because I still trust the heck out of her. I still trust Shada with every fiber of my being. But that is a same will not be said for people like Austin and Yuya and Billy. Cause I'm gonna be wary every time I see them around. Thinking, is this gonna be yet another day they're gonna be like starting shit or something? Cause every day I'm scared that there's gonna be yet another fight breaking out. And it never stops. It just never ever stops. And people are seeing me suffer. But again, people just don't care if they see me suffer. They think it's funny. They think it's ha funny to see people like me suffer. Because they think in some twisted way or how, they think I deserve it. For what exactly? What did I deserve to be treated like this? For voicing my opinions? For actually being a decent adult? Is that my punishment? Like, what am I in trouble for? Actually being sensible? Actually being kind? Actually giving points that everybody needs to hear? Because every time I seem to do that, I get yelled at. I get told to knock it off. I get told to stop it. Because in the end, no one wants to hear it. No one wants to see me be right. No one wants to see me be correct. Or else the whole entire world implodes. God forbid Kurisu should be correct about something for once in its life and not act like a total fucking moron. I want to be with everybody without the fear of being rejected, immorally encompassed in the wrong side. But that's never gonna happen because everybody's gonna have an issue with everybody. It's never gonna matter. Because everybody's gonna have an issue with everybody. No one's gonna be happy unless I am not friends with that person anymore. Or else my feeling won't be validated enough to be heard by immoral ears, and I'll be laughed at. It just doesn't matter. I just need to stop being who I am, and then I'll be heard. And to me, that's not fair. I am who I am, because I am who I am. Because I grew up the way I am, and nobody's taking that away from me, as hard as they may try. They are not taking it away from me. I am who I am, and no one's gonna change that. And they've been trying for several years to try to change me. Last would they try to get me enrolled in some mental hospital because I'm not thinking the same way they should. That they think I'm crazy because I am thinking sensibly for myself for once. Like, are you serious? I don't know what's going wrong with your mind, but for me, I just don't know. I don't know anymore. I feel like I'm broken. I feel like I'm on the verge of cracking. I'm on the verge of having a fit. I'm on the verge of crying here. Because I don't know what to do anymore. My head hurts. Yet, maybe because I'm tired and I haven't gotten much sleep, but my head hurts really bad. Also because of all the BS. I feel like I'm about to just crumble and cry because my feelings are being invalidated by a bunch of pathetic morons who really don't give a care enough about how I feel. And all I need is a friend. And I just want to hang out with them. But who am I supposed to hang out with? Everybody hates each other. The moment I hang out with that person, I'm going to be hated all that day because I hung out with that person they don't like. So, who am I supposed to hang out with now? The friend that I thought they were my friends just to see a gameplay, or the person that nobody should ever like at all and should be condemned to hell for all eternity. Because I believe in second chances. I believe in giving as many chances as it takes. Giving people the benefit of the doubt. And I've been taught that in an early age. To be forgiving. And for me to be untaught that, to be taught that, oh, people are just gonna be milk money bandit thief like Flipper or Lou, and just be condemned to the rated pits of hell because they watch Hell of a Boss or Has-Been Hotel for the upteen millionth time. Like, yeah, it's haha funny, but no, it's really not. Yet it may just be an animation, but to me it's something realistically different. I'm not gonna go into semantics, but by golly, if you have to act like such a bully, you're acting like a demon. You're acting like such a jerk because that's funny to you. Then you're not really a friend. You're just as a jerk as like other people in there. That's what I'm taking away. Like, I grew up trying to be a nice person, and to have that all untaught away to be mindless, self-absorbed, and selfish, that kind of tears me up. Tears my heart up. And seeing that affect all the people around me really has made me realize, what the hell am I doing with my life? I need to rethink what I'm doing with my life. And I have been doing that for a lot of months now. I've been really thinking that way. I'm thinking like, I just feel defeated. I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know whose side I have to pick in order to keep everybody happy. But it's become apparent that I can never please everybody. I'm never going to please everybody. But by golly, do I try. And do I keep trying? Cause I keep on the hope of having a good day. And hopefully keep having a good day. But every time we get into an argument, we get into a fight, we get into something, that good day hope dashes away. Just dashes away. And filled me up with a lot of despair in my heart, knowing these people would rather act like this. if I do get hated on, if I get told off that I'm feeling like this, that's it. If I get told off that I need to, take down this dream because I made everybody pissed off at me, then I guess that's it. Nobody wants to hear my feelings. No one wants to hear, oh, me am feeling depressed. Me am feeling like this. No one wants to hear that. They just want to hear, oh, ha ha ha, everybody's having fun like nothing happened. No one wants to hear, Furl's actually getting really pissed about this and nothing really done about it. How do you think he feels that things like this are going on continuously? And how dare we continue to treat him like this? I didn't mean to do things like this, and you know well enough to know this by now. Really? Do I? Do I really need to know this by now? What about you? You don't seem to know this by now. That I'm not gonna stay silent just because you keep telling me to. If you didn't want me to voice my opinion, you should not have done your shit in the first place. Quit acting like nothing ever happened and own up to your mistakes. Oh, wait, you can't because you never learned how to. Well, let me tell you, Junior, it's not rocket science to be a good person, to own up to your mistakes for once. It's not fucking rocket science. But apparently to your little feeble mind, it is rocket science. Because it's more complicated to be an actual decent being instead of being calm, cool, and composed like I have. No more. No more. You want me to be unhinged? I can be unhinged. I'm not gonna keep my mouth shut anymore. You want me to eat my mouth shut? Too fucking bad. You wanted this to happen. You wanted me to explain my reasoning. This is my reasoning. You guys are being a bunch of jerks. You guys are assholes and you're treating me like this. And I'd be like, how dare you? And you didn't like that. So, yeah, how dare you? You treat me like this. That's your fault, not mine. Like, how is it my fault that I get to voice my opinion? Everybody shifts the blame onto me because they think it's much more easier to shift the blame on unsuspecting people that clearly have nothing else better to do with their lives, rather than be stupid fucking punching bags for being literal butt monkeys of everybody's joke. Oh, you think telling somebody to off themselves is such a funny joke? We'll see how much that really goes on when somebody actually kills themselves. Then we'll see who's laughing, Mr. Joker. We'll see who's really laughing. 'Cause I'm not laughing at all. I'm not laughing at all. Nuh-uh. Bring harm to people in the world because you hate that person. It's not funny at all. Making false allegations towards somebody that you hate just because you don't like their moral stance on something does not constitute it being fair to, do things like that to people. Making dumb false allegations or somebody without proof just because you hate them. You're no more better a jerk than the actual asshole who pull that kind of crap. I mean, think about it. Oh, but that would require you to have a brain. You don't want to think about it. You use your weed and your meth and all of your drugs to numb your brain until you have none left. And you don't want to think, you just want to be mad at the world. I'm mad at the world just because of the way people have been acting. And I really don't care if I get flagged. If it means getting my point across, and I give it care, then I give it care anymore. If it means getting my point across. If it means people finally understand how I feel, it will stop invalidating my feelings for some witty, senseless joke. And finally understand how I feel that what they are doing is hurting me and hurting the people around me, then that's all I need to hear. That's all I need to say. But the more they try to run away from it, the more I'm gonna say it. Until they can get their head out of their butt and actually open their ears for once and listen. Because I don't have much time left in this world. Because guarantee you, the moment I pass, there's going to be like, oh, that guy who always throws a tantrum and nobody ever wants to be around. Because he's a senseless, violent asshole who yells at us for, you name, bullshit that we spew. That's all people ever gonna think of me. Fine. I'll be laughing in my grave. I'll be laughing in the air when my ashes get scattered in the wind, along with my mother's. I'll be laughing it up in heaven, watching all of you be mercilessly attacked by a bunch of flies, locusts running around. I'll be laughing up in heaven, having fun with my mom up in heaven. Not having to worry about you guys saying mean stuff about me when I pass. Cause, yeah, that's to show you that you're willing to insult the dead. But I don't say stuff like that. Yes, you will. Guaranteed you will. Cause I've been around people like you enough to know that you are kind of the people that would do stuff like that given not a single second thought. And I treat you as my family, my friend, and you treat me like that. I treat you as my family, my friend, and you treat me like that. Is that how family act toward each other? Then safe to say I don't want to be around that family anymore. Unless you guys can get your act together. I want to still be in this family. I still want to be having fun with my friends. But not when I'm being treated like such a violent coward, a moron, for saying how I feel. You want to feel like that? Be my guest. But don't expect me to. Been live for 2 hours and 45. I think I said like enough that I need to say. about to be fucking noon. I think my friend's gonna be online soon. I need to prepare. I still want to show Shada the Leo Bejeweled on VR chat that I found recently thanks to the VR chat website while I was looking for avatars. Cause guarantee I don't think she's seen it yet, but I really want to show her it. And I'm also gonna try to get another dream prepared and ready of her playing Rick and Morty virtual reality. Cause that game's kind of fun. And it is gonna be a whole lot of fun. If people put aside their petty differences and let me back in the server, which I kinda highly doubt at this point. And no, I'm not gonna take down this video if anybody asks, because fuck that shit. They're gonna be asking me to take down the video through that noise. I'm not taking it down, ever. You didn't want me to voice my opinion? They should not have done what they did in the first place. They're going to have to deal with it. Cry about it. I'm done being nice to a perpetual moron on the internet. I'm not gonna be sorry. They didn't want me to say stuff like this. They should not piss me off. Simple as that. No, I should be ending it off right here, but I just wanna finish this dang level. Been trying to finish it for a while. I think this is the attempt. I just need to play my card right. See how it gets much bigger combo when I like try to look for getting the most color on the ring and then use the hypercube. combos also work when you like somehow accidentally get like a multiple stack. Like multiple chain. Ooh. Yeah, I love when things like that fall into place. See, now there's a lot of white gems. Ooh. That took a little bit of sacrificing, but a little bit of sacrificing needs to be made. See, like there? Combo. Sometimes you can even get a 6 in a row, and then it gets like a vertical horizontal gem that goes in 3s. That's kinda neat. So now orange. There's quite a few oranges on here. See, unlike VR chat, you don't get like points deducted if you use the hint. There's another vertical bomb. Vertical horizontal. See, now like feeling near the top here. If I just keep going. Yeah. In a way, this game is kind of like my number one de-stressor because it kind of helped my brain like figure out a lot of ways to solve puzzles. So it's like one of the number one distractions because it focuses much more on the brain. Focuses on brain power. Jane bomb. Another way of trying to get combos. Every time you get a flare gem, it ends up taking like 9 gems around it when it explodes. So it kind of helps to like clear them off. And it also helps to try to get flare bomb. Even with like little flare gem next to the bomb, like you saw a little earlier. Right now I'm in right into the front of it. I'm running out of moves, but I'm also getting there. Yeah! Level complete. Just as I wanted. Okay. That'll do it. That was a hard level to do. But anyway, I'm gonna end this stream here and hopefully get to, get to doing another stream soon. Wish me luck.